Hi everyone, good evening and welcome back. And today I think I want to talk a little bit of voicing your opinion. So wherever it matters, I think we should really go out and voice our opinion. And but before doing that, we should know whether what we're telling is right or wrong. We should be confident about what we're telling. Now, why I want to talk about this point is because there was one such incident that happened today wherein in our biking group there was this one the all India group rather, there was this one person who sent out a screenshot of the payment, the advance payment that he did for a company which has come up with a new app and a new device which will basically uh, create stories based on AI. So that's what they claim, the AI based storytelling and all those stuff. So you need to probably like have that device, they which they call it as bot. You buy that device, you have to pay somewhere around 7,500 rupees. I heard that now the discount is more, I don't know why. But you pick up the device, you pair it with your phone app, and once you've done it, once you switch it on, all that you have to do is once you start a trip, you once you start a trip from your home, you start a trip on the app as well. And whenever you stop, whenever you take a photo, probably whenever you take a video or anything, once you finish a trip, it will construct a story based on that in some AI way. I'm I've been following this company for probably I would say like more than 6 or 9 months now. Right from the point they started doing all their promo and they signed up a lot of riders in the beginning, and I know quite a lot of riders that I know of personally. Even they are a part of their influencer or evangelist team, and apparently recently they have even tied up with the Java motorcycles. So they have picked up some, I don't remember the exact number, but they have picked up some n number of riders to whom they are given these devices. And these are guys who ride across India and they are like always into travel. So these guys are like literally promoting it. Now, keeping that aside, so this particular fellow rider from Surat apparently, so he posted a screenshot that he paid some 800 rupees as an advance to uh, this company to pre-order the latest version of their bot or the device, and he is expecting that device to be given to him probably I think in few days or few weeks time, and he got a good offer of about 6,500 rupees, something like that he told. So I just directly asked him in the group itself, what made you decide on this? He just told there was a discount on this, and on top of it they were giving him some free jacket, Java branded jacket, and that's why he went for it. I told that's fine, but discount is one part, Java jacket is another thing. Keep those aside. Like, what did you like about this product which made you go for this one? Because if it was like few hundred or few thousand, that's okay. But we are talking about probably around 7,500 rupees for the device, and a maintenance cost of approximately 1,500 rupees. Might be slightly less, but approximately 1,500 rupees year on year. Okay, so he told like I've been using some other app for time being, but I'm not happy with that or something like that, and he thought that these features are good. So I just gave him my own justification. So now, as a background, not that I'm following this app, rather the app group or whatever, but I had been put in a WhatsApp group wherein the co-founders of this particular app and the device were also there, and few other people. Like some of them were people who were interested in buying, some people who had already bought, and some people were like I think probably dealers or something like that who were supposed to go and market out this particular product. So in this group, I started seeing a lot of people, like people who have bought, telling that how do I pair this device and how do I activate the SIM card and all. So this whole concept of SIM and all those things came up. I'll probably not go in detail of what this app is and how this works and what is my apprehension about why I'm sort of so against this particular app. But I asked so many questions in the group. Up to one point, they were answering it, but none of their answers were justifiable. They didn't have any proper website or workflow to look into. They didn't have any YouTube videos. But during the course, they even published some YouTube videos, but all of them were shot outside India. It looked like a very gimmicky thing, but again, I was not justified that this is worth that much of money and all, because I feel that if you're putting some technology in a device and you're just selling it because of the battery or um, the AI aspect of it, then I think you can actually go and replicate it even on a phone. And battery is something which I will not be bothered about when I'm riding, because I'll probably plug in my USB charger on my bike or car, or probably I'll use a power bank. So that's my discretion. Why are you even asking me not to do that? So I just told him what all the conversation that happened in the group chat itself. And then he sent me a video of the app that he uses and what he was like, why he was not, he didn't say why he was not convinced, but he told like, this is what I'm using, I felt that this will be better. So I separately sent him a message, telling that see, I have my own justification for it as to why I'm not why I don't like this whole business model around this particular company. So I just asked him if I can call him for like a few minutes. He told like, sure, please call me anytime, it's fine. So I immediately called him back, and I just told him like, just listen to me, and I just explained him what all happened, like what is my observation, what are my data points against this particular company or this whole aspect as such, and my previous conversations with them in that WhatsApp group, and why I feel that there is no place on the web where they are telling very confidently why they have to do it only on the device, why not on the phone and all. So the very moment I told like this guy was completely convinced. Like, I mean, I couldn't even believe that. He was immediately convinced that he'll not be going for this one. He felt that it's actually waste of money. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Somebody suggested me this app, and I just realized that I have to pay some 6,500 rupees. I was okay to pay 6,500, but now I feel that it's a waste of money. I told, please don't go by my words. You do your own research and you do your own analysis and decision. I don't want to drive you to not to go for this purchase, but I felt that from my side it was good for me to tell you that something is not right in this whole setup. So be careful. And he told like, what you told is perfectly fine, and I'm just totally justified. And I don't know. He told like the voice in which he told and the way I tried to convince him, he was justified. And he told that tomorrow morning he'll reach out to those guys, store guys, and he'll cancel his order. I'm not worried about he canceling or will he really cancel or not cancel. I'm not really bothered about it. But just that I had to voice my opinion. So somebody is going to spend some money. Okay, it should be worthwhile. Okay, he's not giving it to me. I'm not benefiting or I'm not losing anything because of all the conversion that is happening. He's going and giving his money to some company. They will make money. I'm not losing anything. But I just realized that I have my opinion about this one, and I'm justified that why I'm fighting against this whole concept. And I just told him, and he was convinced. And that's what I felt really nice. I mean, as I told you, I'm not really bothered if he doesn't cancel it tomorrow, but I'm okay. But at least I heard somebody. I mean, I spoke to somebody, and I heard their feedback that what I told was I was able to convince them about what is there in my mind. So that's what I felt nice about. But the best thing about all this conversation is the second part of it, wherein he actually gave me the link to this particular app that he was previously using or he is currently using. I don't know if he has a pro subscription or it's a normal free one, but he gave me the link, and that link is extremely useful for me. And I'm telling you, it's really very useful for me because this is something which I've been thinking about since a long time. My thought and this me going against this particular app or that 7,500 rupees device is nowhere related. But at least this app that this guy was using, that what he gave me, it was a good pointer for me, like how things work and why not we use such something like that and stuff around it. So as a probably I would say like at the end of all this conversation and transaction, he gained some knowledge that whatever decision he was taking was not good, and in turn I gained a reference to this particular app, which kind of helps me on a longer run. For what is it going to happen, that I'll tell you probably later on, but it kind of helped me. So this is something which happened today, and I'm really happy that I just called up some a stranger guy who is now a friend. He told me that we'll save our numbers, we'll be in touch and all that stuff. A pretty senior guy, and apparently he has a lot of vintage bikes and all. He's from Lucknow, but I think he stays in Surat, and he has all this Lambretta and Old Road King, Java, and so many other bikes that he told. And currently he runs a Java Classic, the newer one. So I got a new friend to talk to when it comes to vintage bikes or something like that. But overall, I'm really happy the way this whole situation got ended or something like that. So that's one good event that happened today, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Voices do matter, and always be open about voicing your opinion. That's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you and bye bye.